Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And tonight we've got Boston playing against Orlando. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. I know we're very early in the season, but Greg, how quickly can players on new teams grab onto the new offense and defense of their new teammates?
It's rare in this league that you don't go to a team where you know nobody, right? I mean, but grasping a new coach's style, the playbook, also the terminology, that could take some time.
Here's McGrady.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
Orlando shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
2 shots.
Free throw good, McGrady. And McGrady drops them both.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
Anderson against Armstrong. Anderson with the ball. And the layup is good.
Getting physical in the paint and being rewarded for it.
Here's Armstrong. Pass to Doliak. It's tipped. Stolen by Pierce. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by Grant Hill. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Magic. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Armstrong. Last game he had 13. Pass to Doliak. Over Potapico. Doliak with the bucket.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Now Anderson. Last game he had 10 points. Outside Pierce. Here is Stiff. 6 on the shot clock. Over Doliak. And it's Stiff missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Drives to the hoop. A shot by McGrady, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Walker's shot is off. The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Anderson passes to Walker. Pierce with it. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
And here's Armstrong. Pass to Doliak. Here's McGrady with the drive.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Now here's Anderson. Walker in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer.
Doing damage from long range, elevating his offense.
Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Armstrong passes to Doliak.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Anderson with the ball. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Walker finds Pierce. Rebound by Doliak. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Inside, Amici. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
Boston trails by 3. Anderson outside. Walker is screen on McGrady. Clock at 6. Here's Anderson. The kick out to Pierce. Misses the 3. And so Hill bring it up for the Magic. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Orlando leading by 3. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And now, running up the court, Pierce pushing it up. Here's Walker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Those and one opportunities certainly have a way of giving your team a boost.
Brownie's checked in for Steph. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, Pierce. Over Doliak. Here's Walker. Up and in on the layup. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
Sometimes boxing out is the last part of good defense. Second chance points, if you don't, can decide games.
Armstrong dishes to McGrady. There's the drive. A floater. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Pierce. Full 24-second shot clock. Here's McGrady.
Brown, his reputation was built on the defensive end of the floor. Takes a lot of pride in his ability to defend.
Here's Anderson. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Doliak's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anderson against Armstrong. Here's Amici. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Boston trails by 5. Anderson passes to Walker. Now here's Pierce. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Pierce can be deadly when he's this close. Such an efficient finisher at the rim.
Armstrong kicks to Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
What a great look. Excellent possession that time.
The Celtics shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Outside, Pierce. Kept alive. Here's Potapico. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Celtics making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Orlando leading. Armstrong with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. McGrady against Griffin. On the wing, Hill. And he slams it one-handed.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Boston trails by 4. And it's Pierce in the corner. Here's Potapico. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Armstrong. Looks for McGrady. Gets it to him. And that one is stuffed right through.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
McGrady's gone 50% shooting tonight. Firing away 4 of 8. Brown right side. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Pierce.
Solid defense right there. He stayed connected and made that into a difficult shot.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. There's a good screen. Denied! Pierce with the block.
Excellent anticipation that time by Pierce. Was right on top of that shot.
Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Now, here is McGrady. 10 points for him. Can't nail the jumper. In the corner, it's Griffin. Back to Walker. Pass to Brown. And here's Walker. 5 to shoot. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Amici guarded by Walker. Outside Hill. Now Armstrong. Pass to Goliath. Orlando moving the ball around. A shot by McGrady, no good. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Looking to get back on track here. It's hauled in by McGrady.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
To the middle, here's Armstrong. Softly drops in the floater. Armstrong's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
It's Pierce on the wing. McGrady covering. For Boston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, in so many ways, Paul Pierce is just remarkable. I mean, his skill level is so high. I mean, he can outsmart defenders and really has the mechanics to score the ball from anywhere.
Good on both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Armstrong against Anderson. Armstrong passes to Goliak, and it's good. 2 points. Goliak's got 6 points.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Anderson outside. 46 seconds left in the first. Petit can't hit. Orlando leading by 4. Here's McGrady. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, you got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
The Magic have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Williams kicks to Anderson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the elbow. Orlando grabs the miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's McGrady. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Orlando heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Amici. That misses off the backboard. Boston trails by 5. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Armstrong with it. Guarded now by Anderson.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Armstrong against Anderson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Quick and springy and clever. Anderson, not easy to defend.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one drops.
And for all the things Anderson does well, it's his ball handling that's the most incredible. He honed those skills growing up as a playground legend in New York City.
And Orlando making a change here. Hudson's checked in. Griffin's checked in for the Celtics. A nice shot by Hudson.
That's the look you want.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Anderson kicks to Griffin. On the wing, Brown. Huts at 5 from 18. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Brown really understanding exactly what to do in these pick and roll sets. Nice creativity there.
Out to the right wing. Back to McGrady. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Hill against Griffin. It's stolen. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And Garrity pulls it down. Magic leading by 5. Over Anderson. Here's Amici. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Williams passes to Anderson. 18 feet out. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Magic. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Williams scanning the floor. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Magic. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's McGrady. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 10-point Orlando lead.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Now a timeout called by Boston.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Both teams changing it up here. Brown with the bounce pass. Anderson finds Brown. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Brown. They get it again. Walker the pass to Anderson. Back to Walker. Pass to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Anderson.
3 points.
Walker's got 10 points in the game.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
A shot by McGrady, no good. Boston trails by 7. Stiff the pass to Battie. The kick out to Walker. Off target with his 3. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Hill. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Hill's got his second basket.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Now here's Anderson. Here is Stiff. Pass to Walker. Right at the free throw line. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. That's 12 points for Walker.
Everything is falling for Walker. He is dominating this game.
Anderson against Hudson. Here's Garrity. And Boston with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Poked loose. Here's Garrity. He's covered by Brown. Here's McGrady. Hudson kicks to McGrady. Over Anderson. A shot by McGrady, no good. Boston trails by 7. Walker the pass to Anderson. Back to Walker. Pass to Brown. He takes it in. The layup off target.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Brown. Anderson passes to Stiff. Now here's Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Garrity. Shoots over Walker. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Garrity's got his first points of the game. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Nuggets. Pass to Brown. Back to Anderson. And the call on the shot. It sends into the line.
Look, you want to get that ball inside because anytime you do, the odds of getting to the free throw line go up.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And the Celtics making a change here. Pierce is checked in. Here's Garrity. A rebound by Stiff. Boston trails by 6. It's Pierce on the wing. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. That's 10 points for Paul Pierce.
Nice job that time by Pierce. You know, some guys absorb contact like a sponge. It just has very little effect on Pierce.
Now, here is McGrady. 18 points for him. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Walker. Rebounded by Hudson. Orlando leading by 4. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Defended by Anderson. Pass to Outlaw. Here's Garrity. And the 3 ball is good. Garrity's got 5 points now this quarter.
Rise and fire. Love the confidence.
And Anderson kicks to Pierce. Here is Stiff. Walker with a clean look. Again, the miss by Walker. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. McGrady passes to Outlaw. Here's Garrity. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Walker the pass to Stiff. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Pierce. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Anderson can't get it to go. Magic leading by 7. Pass to Garrity. Here's Hudson. Tracy McGrady on the wing. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Down low. Pass to DeClerc. Here is Outlaw, guarded by Walker. Outlaw dishes to McGrady. Fade away. And Boston with the rebound. Walker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Anderson. Here is Stiff.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From outside the arc. The rebound by Out.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's in there. McGrady's got 7 now in this quarter.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Anderson outside. Walker in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. Magic leading by 6. Here's Hudson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
And finished off by Walker.
Explosive move by Antoine Walker, throwing it down with force.
Pass to Garrity. over Pierce. No good from 18. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Yo, watch it.
Walker taking his time here. Anderson outside. Pierce for 3. And it's DeClercq with the rebound.
First personal foul.
Potapenko's checked in for the Celtics.
Substitution for the Celtics. Number 52, Vitaly Potapenko.
Orlando leading. Here's Hudson. McGrady up top. Here's DeClercq. Shot clock at 6. Hudson kicks to Outlaw. Over Anderson. And a reach halftime. It's the Magic up by 4. And we'll be back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Anderson outside. Walker in the corner. No good from outside.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
McGrady outside. Here's Amici. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 5 assists in the game.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Anderson against Armstrong, and Anderson kicks to Pierce. Walker in the post, and it's Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Hill passes to Doliak. Potapenko with the rebound. Potapenko's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Walker, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Orlando leading by 6. To the middle. It's tipped. Anderson outside. The Celtics working the ball around now.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Hands it from downtown.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Anderson outside. Pass to Walker.
Oh, aggressive play by Walker, not allowing the defense to cut him off completely there with the foul.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him. And it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Miller's checked in for Orlando.
Antoine Walker possesses great versatility for a big guy. Excellent at stretching the floor with his shooting, and a big man who does a lot of different stuff on offense.
Now here is Hill. He's got 7. Banked in off the glass. Hill's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The Magic making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, Pierce. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Pierce has got 12 points in the game.
Pierce's jump shot makes quick work of the mid-range opening. Lethal from that area of the floor. Refined and perfected.
Here's Armstrong. Pass to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Anderson finds Walker. No good with the elbow jumper. Magic leading by 6. Here's Hill, and there's the drive, and Hill throws it down.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
Now here's Anderson. He has 5. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Stiff. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
For Boston, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Free throw good, Stiff. The Magic making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Miller outside. Hill inside. Covered by Stiff. Here's Miller. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Pierce. Here's Walker. Drops in the layup for 2. Walker's got 22 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Reed. Potapenko with the rebound. Potapenko's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Armstrong against Pierce. Anderson outside. Just 5 on the clock. From 15 feet away, Hill with some nice D. Magic leading by 4. Miller right side over Anderson and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Celtics. Miller grabs the miss. Magic have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Hill against Pierce. Fader on the way. Hill, no good. Boston trails by 6. Here is Stiff. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Armstrong. Here's Amici. And he can't bank that one in. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. The shot by Pierce, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And it's Miller penetrating, and it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hill looking around. Reed with a screen on Brown. Here's Hill. Potapenko with the rebound. Potapenko's got 8 rebounds in this game. Armstrong against Anderson. Pierce kicks to Walker. Inside. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Grant Hill on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. Here's Reed. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Magic lead by 8.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
Now here's Brown. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Walker. Trying to get something going. And it's Brown missing. Orlando leading by 8. And here's Armstrong. Here's Hill. No good there off the double clutch. Boston shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Got that one up quick. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good ball movement right there from Brown. Solid at finding the open teammate.
Armstrong against Anderson. Armstrong passes to Reed. Goes back up, and that's off the glass and in.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Boston trails by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Anderson gets it to go.
Oh, nice shot from Anderson. Saw the window and took it.
And for the Magic, they're shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. And the wide open shot from Reed. Oh, good with the triple. The Celtics shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Brown outside. The 11-footer. The kick out to Pierce. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Miller in the corner. At 3 off the mark. Boston trails by 6. To the inside. Potapenko. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Rebound Boston. Walker's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Pass to Walker. And it's DeClerc with the rebound. DeClerc's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Picked by Reed. Armstrong. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Anderson passes to Walker. Armstrong against Pierce. Pass to Potapenko. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Potapenko's got 9.
That's getting to your spot and then trusting that the ball will find you.
Hill drives in. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. It's a good game for a lot of guys.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Now here's Brown. Walker with his screen for Pierce. Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. Right side to Walker. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Hill's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Grant Hill showing you he can get physical when he has to, absorbing that contact, actually seeking it out to draw the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Feeding the post, and it's working for them. They're letting the big dogs eat inside tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Batiste checked in, and it's Williams in for Walker. Shots good by Miller. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Anderson kicks to Williams. To the paint. Here's Griffin. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Griffin's got his first 2 points.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hill kicks to Armstrong. Over Anderson. And it's Armstrong missing. Puts up a deep three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Magic leading by 6. Pass to McGrady. Here's Garrity. There's the pick. Charity strike shot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Batiste got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here is Brown. Over Amici. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. And it's the Magic with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Garrity. Amici, guarded by Walker. Walker with the rebound. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The B just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now an 8-point Magic lead.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Brown kicks to Williams. To the inside. Unloads. Rebound by the Magic.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Garrity, no good.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Inside.
Strong play on the interior, forcing the defender to overcommit.
Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Antoine Walker. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Walker nails both of them. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to McGrady. Into the ball. Oh, my, what a play.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling. You can tell.
Now, here's Brown. The Celtics call time.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge the defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Armstrong with it. It's deflected. Now, here is McGrady. Chalk up 2 there. McGrady's got 24.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Brown against Armstrong. Brown the pass to Walker. Rebound by Doliak. Doliak's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Garrity. Rebounded by the Celtics. Stith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brown. Now here's Williams. And here's Walker. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Armstrong. And what a great job he's doing as a playmaker out there.
No doubt about it. And guys, the best players play for their teammates, not for themselves. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the Celtics with possession here. The Magic getting the bucket. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Potapenko's checked in for the Celtics. Now, here's Walker. Pass to Stith. Back to Walker. Over Doliak. Here is Stith. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here is Stith. He's covered by Armstrong. Stith kicks to Brown. Here's Battie. Offensive rebound. Stith. Brown outside. Stith with a screen on McGrady. Pass to Stith. They need this one. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Potapenko. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first free throw is good. Boston making some changes. Paul Pierce has checked in for Walker. Griffin comes in for Stith. And it's Anderson in for Brown. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Doliak. Over Potapenko. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Magic lead by 10. Boston shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Battie kicks to Pierce. Here's Battie. The Celtics working the ball around now. Potapenko, no good. Orlando leading by 10. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Orlando, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Anderson outside. Outside Pierce. Outside Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Adrian Griffin.
That one is off. The Celtics making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And he sinks the second. And so here's Orlando. Now Armstrong. Pass to Garrity, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Anderson. Outside, Walker. Now here's Pierce. 5 to shoot. From 10 feet out. Here's Patopico. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Stolen by Pierce. Walker in the post. Can't hit from in close. Orlando leading by 13. Here's Garrity to the inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Orlando. And a change for the Celtics. Stith is checked in. Here's Doliak. Outside Hill. Pass to Doliak. And he dunks it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Now here's Anderson. And it's Pierce in the corner. Outside, Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Anderson after the Magic pick up 2. And it's Pierce in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
Pierce, terrific off the catch and shoot. So smooth with that stroke.
Armstrong against Anderson. Armstrong passes to Doliak. Potapenko with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it there.
Pierce good.
Well, Anderson, a clever passer, and if a teammate's open, he is looking to deliver.
Orlando leading by 13. And here's Armstrong. And a miss there on the triple. Hill against Pierce. Pass to Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Anderson outside. 1:53 left in the game. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And he stays with it. Pass to Stith. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Celtics ball. Shooting for Boston, Kenny Anderson.
And so he hits the technical free throw. .139 left in the fourth quarter. Pierce with a wide open look. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Pierce has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Armstrong with it. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Magic lead by 12.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here is Steph. Back to Anderson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Magic.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
Good on the three-point shot. Here's Amici. So the Magic win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their families, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Moments away, it'll be the Pistons going up against Philadelphia. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. At this time of the season, some surprise contenders for sure starting to emerge.
And, you know, for those teams, this is when the real work begins. You can fly under the radar for a little while, but now your opponents know not to take you lightly, and that you have to prove.
Now here's Iverson. Shoots from the high post. Rebound, Detroit. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going, and you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Now here's Iverson. Basket counts.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Williamson. Wallace looking for an opening. Here's Atkins. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Smith against Iverson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Detroit with the ball. Here's Atkins. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Stackhouse against Mutombo. No good from Stackhouse. On the wing, Iverson. 32 points for him last game against New York.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
The Pistons on offense. Still without a basket in the game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
And it's Iverson missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Atkins. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Wallace misses.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Iverson outside. Mutombo inside. Working on Williamson. And the basket by Mutombo.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Atkins. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Stackhouse. Jacks up a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Stackhouse has got 5.
Yeah, with Stackhouse's ability to attack the rim, that three-point shot is going to usually be there for him. You defend him too close on the perimeter, and you're risking a blow-by.
The three from Iverson. Another miss by Iverson.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now Smith after the missed three from Allen Iverson. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here's Williamson. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Washington.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And the dunk by Iverson.
You know, I think the undervalued part of AI's game is his athleticism. I know he's not that big, but he's an amazing athlete. This guy was an all-state football player in high school, and he plays with some of that football mentality, too.
Here's Smith. 76ers getting the bucket. Atkins offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Williamson outside. Here's Atkins. Scoreless thus far. Wallace, the pass to Stackhouse. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Atkins. Again, the miss by the Pistons. 76ers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And here's Iverson outside.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Smith dishes to Wallace. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Look at Wallace getting in there, getting busy and dirty, making it happen.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
Philadelphia shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Snow. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, that was a right-now drive by Snow, really catching the defense unaware.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. On defense, Philadelphia. Stackhouse, the pass to Atkins. And here is Wallace. Stackhouse outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Atkins. Excellent D there from Hill.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Iverson outside. Over Stackhouse. Off the left rim and out. Detroit trails by 3. Smith the pass to Atkins. Smith with a screen on Lynch. Smith the pass to Atkins. They could use a bucket. Iverson grabs the board.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Iverson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Iverson can knock down the triple from time to time. I like seeing that part of his game expand.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Hill. And now Philadelphia on the break. Goes up. And the dunk by Iverson.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Detroit trails by 8. Here's Atkins. Hasn't made one yet. Out left to the wing. Williamson finds Smith. That one doesn't go.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
To the paint. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the Pistons with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
Ball is going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
Here's Snow. They grab their own miss. Mutombo passes to Snow. Another shot. Tries it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And when Mutombo is forcing the issue, it puts defenders in a bind, which is why you have to foul him there.
Oh, it's good on the second. Detroit trails by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Atkins. Nothing on the board. And stolen by Iverson. Pass to Lynch. Back to Iverson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Snow. Clock at 6. Another miss by Philadelphia. Lynch against Williamson. Here's Atkins. Pass to Smith. Williamson against Mutombo. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Snow. Good D by Williamson. Here's Barrows. Pass to Moore. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And it's Hill with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Barrows. 76ers getting the bucket. Williamson, the screen. Pulls up on the wing, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
Here's Snow. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Owens. Scoreless thus far.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Detroit, they have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far.
Pistons, Carlos Williamson taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Philadelphia. Geiger comes in from a tumble. And McCulloch subbed in for Hill. And the Pistons making a change here. And both free throws good for Williamson.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Snow. And McCulloch kicks to Iverson. To the middle. They swipe it. Wallace inside. Lynch defending. That's good from Wallace on the assist from Stackhouse.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Geiger and the powerful one-handed slam.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Stackhouse against Iverson. Wallace, the pass to Stackhouse. Nice shot from the wing. Stackhouse has got 7 points.
Stackhouse locked and loaded on the catch. Almost automatic.
Inside, here's Lynch. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 9 points. Barrows the pass to Stackhouse. Now here's Williamson. Now Stackhouse. His last outing, he had 18 points. Out to the right wing. And that one's good. Barrows.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Snow the pass to Lynch. Geiger with a screen on Wallace. Lynch. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside. I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Pass to Geiger. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
So it's Detroit now. 76ers getting the bucket. To the paint.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
For Detroit, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. The three from Iverson. And Barrows pulls it down. Detroit trails by 7. To the middle, here's Wallace. Rebound by McCulloch. Philadelphia shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Pistons shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by McCulloch. Here's Snow. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Here's Owens. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. No good from Stackhouse. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Snow. He has 6. And here's Iverson outside.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Knocked away. Pass to Wallace. David. And he drops it in from the low post.
Assist goes to Wallace.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Snow. Iverson outside. No good on the 3. And here is Owens. Pass the Barrels. Stackhouse outside. Shot from 16. Again, the Pistons score.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Snow. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Iverson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And 11 points for Iverson.
Sinking these mid-range J's, Allen Iverson.
Here's Barrows. Pass to Stackhouse. The tray. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Iverson outside. Launches it. Drops in the tray. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Pass to Snow. Second chance effort. Fires from 18. Rebound by the Pistons.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Rebound by McCulloch. Philadelphia leading by 10. Here's Snow. He's got 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Stackhouse.
So solid at setting the pace and the tone as well as orchestrating an offense. Snow really rarely forces anything out there. He kind of lets the game come to him.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
Wallace. Pass to Atkins. Second shot opportunity. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Atkins has got it back down to within single digits for Detroit. Philadelphia shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Iverson. Here's Atkins. Stackhouse outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Williamson, the pass to Stackhouse. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Pass to Lynch. Just 5 to shoot. Lots of room. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Lynch has got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Smith, defended by McCulloch. And it's Smith missing. Philadelphia leading by 13. Here's Snow. He's got 7. Misses in close. Stackhouse outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Iverson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to McCulloch. Over Smith. Here's Snow. Kicks it out to Iverson. Here's the floater. The shot's good from Snow.
Well, the D can give up these kinds of looks, especially to Snow.
Detroit trails by 15. Here's Atkins. Pass to Stackhouse to end the drought. It's rebounded by Snow. Snow's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wide open. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night. Atkins passes to Stackhouse. Here's Snow. He's got 9. And it's sent back by Wallace.
Wallace, clearly a great shot blocker. Add another one to his talent.
So both teams making some changes here. Claxton with it over Atkins. The 76ers with another miss. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And guys, how about the concentration on that finish? He's so skilled at absorbing the contact.
Shooting 1.
The 76ers leading by 12. Now Claxton. Pass to McKee. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's blocked. Now here's McKee. The shot from the low post is good. McKee's got his first basket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Atkins. He has 5.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Detroit trails by 14.
Hey, yo, right here.
Owens passes to Wallace.
And Wallace is just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Wallace. Tembo, he's checked in for the 76ers. Hill comes in for McCulloch. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Claxton with it. Still scoreless. Pass to McKee. Mutombo sets a screen. McKee the pass to Mutombo. Over Wallace. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Mutombo's got 5 points so far. Detroit trails by 14. Atkins passes to Wallace. Owens with it. Williamson left side. Mutombo with some nice D. And the 76ers with possession. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
So it's Detroit now. It's a 14-point game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Claxton the pass to McKee. Down low. Dennis Dikembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Detroit trails by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Owens. He's guarded by Hill. Fades back. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 58 seconds left in the first half. Pass to McKee. Shot clock at 6. Here's Claxton. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the 76ers lead by 18. And, well, Detroit shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Smith with a screen on McKee. Here's Atkins. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Atkins has got 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now Claxton. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Philadelphia holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Atkins. Williamson, a screen on Snow. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Stackhouse. And the three off target.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
The offensive rebound. Detroit trails by 18. Here's Atkins. Pass to Williamson. Mutombo against Smith. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. The 76ers shooting for the game at 42%. McKee dishes to Iverson. Shoots the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Iverson's got the first field goal of the second half for Philadelphia.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Wallace outside. Right wing. Pass to Atkins. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Atkins has got 10.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's McKee. Good work defensively by Smith. Williamson looking it over. Here's Atkins. The high post shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Hill's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Snow. Hill inside. Working on Williamson. That one good for 2. He's got 6. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Atkins. 10 points for him. Now here's Williamson. Stackhouse outside. Pass to Wallace. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the bruising nature of Wallace's game, terrific at just seeking out contact.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Here's McKee. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Atkins. Williamson is screen on Snow. Stackhouse, the pass to Atkins. Lets it go with the 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Iverson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 21 points for Iverson.
Relentless at the offensive end. This is a one-man wrecking crew.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Stackhouse outside. Pass to Atkins. And Stackhouse kicks to Williamson. Wallace misses. Philadelphia leading by 21. McKee dishes to Hill. Here's Snow. 9 points in the game so far. Fires from 18. And it's Iverson missing. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pistons. Pass to Smith. To the inside. Takes it from 10. And it's Williamson missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And that one drops. Iverson's got 7 points for the quarter.
On the interior, it's mandatory that you play through contact.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Atkins. The 3. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo's Philadelphia leading by 23. Iverson outside. Here's Snow. Back to Iverson. Over Stackhouse. Iverson, no luck. Detroit with the ball. Here's Atkins. He's got 10. Pass to Williamson. And he banks in the layup.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Snow. He's got 9. Iverson left side. Shot from 16. And they pick up 2. 25 points for Iverson.
All night he's been recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
Here's Atkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Wallace misses.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Mutombo misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Atkins. Williamson is screen on Snow. Atkins passes to Williamson. That one drops for him. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Point-blank range, that's what you want.
Philadelphia leading by 21. Here's Snow. Allen Iverson on the wing. And the shot is good. Iverson's got 27.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Stackhouse. 9 points in the game so far. Fades away. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Snow's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hill. Iverson outside. Over Stackhouse. Iverson, no good. The Pistons shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Williamson, the pass to Atkins. Now Smith. Williamson right side. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Snow. He's got 9. On the wing, Iverson. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by Wallace.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
With some arc. It's rebounded by Snow. Snow's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Iverson left side. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Atkins. 10 points for him. Williamson is screen on Snow to the paint to stop the drought. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's Snow. On the wing, Iverson. Tries again.
2 minutes.
Can't connect from short range. Detroit trails by 21.
Hey, yo, right here.
Stackhouse outside. Pass to Wallace. Here's Atkins. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Smith. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
First personal.
Aggressive stuff from Smith against the foul, not letting the contact throw off the shot at all.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
At the line.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Free throw drop for Smith.
And, you know, Smith is very capable of playing both forward spots as well as the center position. And the importance of that kind of versatility, boy, you can't underestimate it.
Now, here is Bell. Here's Claxton. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Williamson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Taking it himself, a solo journey. What a way to cap off the break.
For Detroit, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Williamson. 1 shot.
One shot.
That free throw good from Williamson. Here's Claxton. 1:19 left in the third. Mutombo sets a screen. Claxton with it. Pass to Sanchez. 6 on the shot clock. Over Owens. Mutombo, great positioning on the putback.
And perfect timing on that putback slam. Mutombo, such a force on the offensive glass.
There's the pass to Owens. Now here's Williamson. Wallace looking for an opening. Williamson against Geiger. And it's Williamson missing. The 76ers leading by 17. 7-second difference, shot in the game clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hard work rewarded inside. Love to see that.
The 76ers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And he knocks down the first one. Always checked in for Mutombo. No good on the second free throw. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 18. To the middle. Pass to Barris. And here is Owen. He has yet to score. Elbow shot. The shot, no good. And so it's Philadelphia holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now Claxton. Now here's McKee. Back to Claxton. Pass to McKee. Over Stackhouse. McKee, no luck. Detroit trails by 18. Here's Owens. Here's Barrows. Now here's Wallace. Stackhouse outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No hesitation from Owens to get right into the defense on his way into his shot.
Line for the Pistons, Billy Owens. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
When you consider that Owens can play 3 positions pretty well, that's versatility personified. A guy every team would love to have on their roster.
And both free throws good for Owens. The 76ers leading by 16. McKee with it. Pass to Claxton. Here's Geiger. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 18.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Owens. Stackhouse outside. Now here's Owens. G right on him. Unable to get that one. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Lynch passes to McLeod. And Stackhouse pulls it down. Stackhouse has got his 4th rebound in this one. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Pass to Wallace. The Pistons working the ball around now. To the right side. Here's Owens. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And here is McKee. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. There's the pick. Fires it up. Will not go. This is off the front iron. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Atkins checked in.
Chucky Atkins.
The 76ers leading by 18. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Now Claxton inside.
Got to be careful how you defend him, or else he will draw the foul.
First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Matt Geiger. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good for Geiger. Here's Atkins. Pass to Owens. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, great work inside. He doesn't mind taking punishment on the way up.
At the line for the Pistons, Billy Owens. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's McKee. Pass to Claxton. 4 on the clock. Takes it inside, and the shot goes in. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Exactly how you move off the screen and get the look you want.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Owens. Over Lynch. Detroit, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 21. Claxton with it. Here's the screen. And here is McKee. For the 3. Offensive rebound. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Down low, second chance shot.
Love the high-intensity effort on defense that time from Stackhouse.
And here is McKee. Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Here's Geiger. Walked again. Now Stackhouse. Here's Atkins. Claxton covering. Here's Atkins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Owens. Uncovered. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Now here's McKee. There's a screen. Pass to Claxton. From past the arc. Goes back up. A shot by McLeod, no good. Detroit trails by 19. Stackhouse with it. Wallace kicks to Owens. Here's Stackhouse. No good with the wing jumper.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Claxton the pass to McLeod. And here is McKee. Here's Lynch. Rebound by Wallace. Now here's Owens. Lynch defending. Atkins passes to Stackhouse. teardrop shot. Pass to Owens. Here's Atkins. Now here's Owens. Tipped away. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Detroit making a switch here. Five to shoot. The Pistons working the ball around now. Detroit, no good that time either. The 76ers leading by 19. Three-pointer, Bell. Rebound, Detroit. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Atkins. Over to the wing. Williamson outside. Ball is with a screen on Ollie. Here's Williamson. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. It's going to be on Rajah Bell.
Shooting for Detroit, Corliss Williamson.
That free throw good from Williamson. Snow, he's checked in for Philadelphia. He hits the second from the line. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Can they get it? McCullough passes to Snow. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wallace has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Williamson. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And if you want to score in the NBA, it's not easy. You have to make those tough contested shots like that one.
Snow against Smith. Here's Snow. And the rejection by Smith.
Tremendous timing on that block. Fantastic defense.
The three. Rebound by McCullough. McCullough's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The 76ers leading by 15. Here's Snow. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And, well, Detroit shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. Here's Atkins. Knocked loose. And they're moving it up. The shot's good from Snow.
Nice execution on the break that time. Snow doing a nice job finishing.
Detroit trails by 19. To the paint. Here's Stackhouse. And Jones pulls it down. Philadelphia shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. The shot's good from Snow.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
Here's Atkins. Smith outside. Pass to Stackhouse. Now Williamson. Defended by McCulloch. McCulloch with the block. Jones looking for an opening. Wallace against Snow. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And here's Bell from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Atkins. Williamson is screen on Snow. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Atkins. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Philadelphia.
Not a lot of fast breaks in this one, but the missed shots can mostly be attributed to solid defense by both teams.
Yeah, both teams picked up a great effort on D.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Iverson.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
McKee's checked in for Philadelphia. Ollie comes in for Snow. Here's Moore. Offensive rebound. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Philadelphia. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here is McKee. 5 on the clock. Pass to Jones. Nice defense from Wallace. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. With the new season, Clark, officially underway, what are you most excited about as we go into this new season?
Yeah, I'm always looking forward, Kevin, to which players make the big jumps from year to year. We hear all the time about players putting in the time and work during the offseason. Now we get to see which ones have really done that.
Here's Brandon. Garnett inside. Here's Peeler. Rebound, Payton. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. Lewis on the way. Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Lewis has got the first bucket of the game with the three for Seattle. Here's Brandon. Defended by Payton. Brandon, the pass to Garnett. Garnett is doubled. Pass to Brandon. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Serbiak, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lewis, left side. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Lewis has got 5.
Nice job inside that time by Rashard Lewis, recognizing he had the advantage and attacked.
Here's Brandon, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. He gets it in there.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
Here's Brandon. Last time, 14 points for him. Payton with it. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he drives in. Good.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And in the pass to Garnett. It's hauled in by Ewing.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And Barry offers a ton of versatility. I mean, Brent is a tall guard with really good handles and a deadly three-point shooter.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Brent Barry, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here he goes. And that one's good. Brandon. Brandon's got his second basket of the game.
The first step of Brandon, so good. Helps him get to the hoop.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Payton can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Peeler. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Way to press the D with the drive and force your way to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off. And he's good on the second. Here's Peyton. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Lewis. Back to Peyton. Ewing sets a screen for Peyton. Lewis with the three. Seattle missing again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here is Serbia. And he's good on the three ball.
Boy, I love how Brandon sets the table for his guys. Really the quintessential point guard. Gets the ball to his open teammate.
Now, here's Peyton. Here's McCoy. Seattle missing again. Lewis against Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Here's Peyton. Pass to McCoy. And again, unable to change momentum here. Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Garnett with a screen on Peyton. Brandon the pass to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Here, I got a question for you. How do you guard Garnett in the pick and roll? He can drive, he can spot up, he can make the extra pass. Basically, KG can do just about anything in this set.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Supersonics. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, you look at these teams, evenly matched, similar capabilities. That makes for exciting games. We'll see if that's the case tonight.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Lewis. That one falls. Lewis has got his third basket of the night.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Minnesota.
Garnett the pass to Peeler. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. Lewis outside. From downtown. That's in. Coming off an assist from Peyton. Peyton's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is how assertive Lewis is on offense. He loves going right up with these shots.
Shots good by Peeler.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
For Seattle, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Pass to McCoy. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Brandon. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Peeler. Lewis covered. And it's blocked by Lewis. Here's Barry. Last time out he had 13 points. Here's McCoy. Out to Peyton. No good. Excellent D there from Garnett. With the drive. That one goes. Count it. Zerbiak's got 5 points so far.
Nice take, slicing right to the cup.
And Seattle shooting the ball at a 46% clip to start this game out. Beaten inside. Guarded by Garnett. Ewing outside. Just 5 on the clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Outside Lewis. They get it again. Pass to Peyton. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Lewis with it. Out to Ewing. And Lewis has it in the corner. Off target from outside. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Peeler. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Seattle with the ball. They trail by 1. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
That's good from Payton.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
Baker, he's checked in for Patrick Ewing.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
They get it back. Pass to Zerbiak. Inside. And Garnett with the slam.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Seattle calls timeout. Here's Payton. There's the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Brandon, and he goes in for the dunk.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now, here's Payton. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Payton's got 5 now.
Gary Payton, very comfortable from this range.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Garnett. Fades. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
It's Payton, high post. He's got 5.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Peeler. 3-pointer. And McCoy pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And that one is hammered home.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now here's Payton to the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Threw it down, and Baker scared the rim in the process.
Brandon, the pass to Peeler. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Good team basketball. Nice find there.
Seattle trails by 6. Outside, Payton. Fires at the elbow. The rebound by Peeler. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Inside, here's Garnett. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And Seattle shooting 40% here in the early stages. Lewis kicks to Payton. There's Baker. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Payton. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Payton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Capitalizing from that mid-range. I love seeing him go to work in that area.
Here's Zerbiak. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Brandon orchestrating the offense, a thing of beauty. I mean, he's superb at getting the ball to his teammates.
41 seconds left to play here in the first. Down low, McCoy, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Supersonics foul. Gary Payton.
The Timberwolves shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the first one at the line is good.
Despite being under 6 feet tall, Brandon plays with a lot of heart. As a matter of fact, as much heart as anybody out there, and earns everything he gets.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Mason. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's Brandon. That one goes in. Brandon's got 10 points in the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Mason for 3. No good on the shot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Patterson passes to Williams. Back to Patterson. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Ewing kicks to Mason. Goes up again. And Ewing with the nice inside bucket. Ewing's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectories, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass.
Brandon's shot is off. Seattle trails by 6. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The Timberwolves shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Pass to Peeler. Garnett inside. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Here is Mason. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Mason's got his second bucket of the night. And Minnesota has possession. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Williams finds Patterson. Williams looking over the floor. To the paint. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Fantastic work from the big fella inside. Baker's teammates know he can do damage in there.
Garnett the pass to Peeler. And Ewing sends it back. They get it back. Another shot. Peeler's shot is off. And it's Williams with the ball for the Supersonics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Patterson. Here's Ewing. Garnett with the block.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
Pass to Nesterovic. Garnett, the screen. Driving the lane. Bucket is good. Zerbiak's got 9 points. Fouls back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Seattle calls timeout.
Coming up the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on.
Patterson passes to Ellison. Outside Williams. They set the pick. Lets a floater go. Pass to Baker. Down low, Ellison. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Billups. There's the drive. Here's Peeler. Mitchell passes to Zerbiak. The rebound by Baker. And Seattle shooting for the game at 42%.
Timberwolves foul. Wally Zerbiak. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Supersonics now. Pass to Williams. Back to Baker. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Zerbiak passes to Mitchell. Here's Garrett. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. From deep, Billups. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And Seattle shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
Here's Garrett after the basket by Seattle. Pass to Zerbiak. Jacks up a three. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Zerbiak's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% action. Mason for 3. Here's Baker. The layup missed. It's a close game here in Minnesota. Billups against Williams, and the shot goes down.
Boy, the competitive spirit of Billups, his size, his strength, his craftiness, all of that. Allow him to play through contact.
Williams kicks to Patterson. Pass to Ellison. Picked him clean. Here's Peeler. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good at the rim. Seattle trails by 4. Mason looking around. It's Baker, top of the key. Rebound by Mitchell. Minnesota with the ball. Garrett, the pass to Peeler. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Mason. They need this. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams against Billups, and he converts the layup. Billups has got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Payton. He has 7. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead. He is cut down to 6 in the bucket from McCoy.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And the basket by Serbia.
And dependable at running the offense. Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
And Seattle shooting not great, 40% for the game. To the inside. McCoy, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for the Sonics.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Billups. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Here's McCoy. Comes up empty down low. And here is Serbia. 14 points for him. Here's Billups. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Seattle trails by 8. Lewis passes to Ewing. Can't convert the two-handed jam. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Back to Billups. Puts one up from 19. Billups can't get that one to fall.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, Payton enjoys toying with the defense, including finding ways to get them to foul him.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves leading by 6. Lopez kicks to Mitchell. Rebound by the Sonics. McCoy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barry the pass to Payton. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And it's McCoy missing. Minnesota shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Lopez inside. Payton's there. Lopez, no luck.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Here's Barry. Back to Payton. Inside, McCoy, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
With intent, explosive finish.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Brandon. 10 points for him. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lewis on the way. The tray. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
Lewis red hot in this one. Getting to his spots and doing his thing.
Here's Brandon. Covered by Payton. Brandon's shot is off. And Seattle shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Here's Payton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Minnesota shooting well. They're at 45%. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Here's Day. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 1:31 left in the first half of basketball. Ewing outside. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Lewis passes to McCoy. And the shot goes in. McCoy's got 10 points.
Rashard Lewis getting his teammates involved. The big man moving the rock right there.
Pass to Brandon. Back to Lopez. Mitchell, a screen on Payton. The drive by Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Zipping right past the defense and finding his shot. Excellent quickness on display from Lopez.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Supersonics. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Here's Barry. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home. Showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Payton. He lobs it up. It's tipped. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Timberwolves shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Now Lopez out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. And the Sonics with possession. A 2-point game. Payton passes to McCoy. Here's Ewing. Rebound by Hammonds. Ewing's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Ellis against Payton. Ellis left side. Kicks it out to Garnett. And the wide open shot from Billups. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shot's good from Barry.
I like the pass, moving it to get a better look.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Lopez passes to Hammonds. Payton against Billups with the shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Billups has got 8.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
On the wing, Payton. 9 points in the game so far. McCoy. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Garnett. Here's Lopez driving inside. And Lopez throws it down.
Goodness, spiking it off the bounce.
Seattle trails by 4. Payton with the ball. Pass to Barry. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A tricky play for Payton inside. Taking his offense into the defense and making sure he got the whistle.
That's good from Payton. And both free throws good for Payton. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Brandon. 10 points for him. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Payton passes to Barry. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Pass to Lewis from 18 feet away. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Ellis against Ewing. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That's on Patrick Ewing.
And what you love about Ellis, the all-around game, can score, rebound, block shots, and he does it all with a flair.
And Ellis drops them both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Payton kicks to Lewis. Payton against Lopez. To the inside. Clock at 6. Here's Lewis over Garnett. Lewis misses.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Lopez passes to Brandon. On the wing, Ellis. Pass to Hammonds. Lopez outside. Here's Garnett. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Sonics. McCoy's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Ewing. They get the rebound. Barry misses. Timberwolves leading by 4. Ellis outside. Brandon the pass to Ellis. Seattle grabs the miss. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Payton in the corner. The shot comes out. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by Barry. Seattle trails by 4. Outside, Payton. Driving to the basket. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Payton's got 4 this quarter.
And Payton loves getting into the defense on these drives. Knock him around, doesn't matter. He gets it done.
Pass to Brandon. Back to Garnett. On the wing, Ellis. Garnett with a screen on Ewing. Ellis can't get it to go. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's Payton. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Payton looking around. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Timberwolves shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Lewis against Garnett. And he banks in the layup. Garnett's got 10 points.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Seattle calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
On defense, the Timberwolves. They lead by 4. And here is Payton. He's got 13. Here's Barrett. 5 to shoot. Here's Ewing. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Very self-confident in the paint. Ewing excels at scoring close to the hoop.
Garnett with the screen for Billups. Pass to Peeler. From outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. 14 points for him.
Showing he can bury the long-range missile. I like when he takes these with confidence.
Lewis on the way. Takes the 3. The rebound by Peeler.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Driving in. Count it. Good. And it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
You can see it in his eyes. He is in the zone tonight, scoring with ease.
Lewis on the way. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And they double up Garnett. Here's Ellis. Good D by Ewing. Seattle trails by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Billups passes to Peeler. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Payton. He's got 13. Here's Ewing. The Sonics again can't hit. Ellis against Lewis. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Pass to McCoy. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
No one covering. Lewis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Lewis will take this shot every time he can. No hesitation behind the arc.
Billups passes to Peeler. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Up top, Ewing. Over Garnett. No good from Ewing.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Garnett, the pass to Ellis. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. That one misses. And it's Mason with the ball for the Supersonics. They trail by 11.
2 minutes remaining.
Williams kicks to Mason. The good-looking shot from the wing. Mason's got 9. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Oh, damn, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Now here's Williams. Still without a basket. Pass to Barry. Back to Williams. Here's Barry. for the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Hammonds got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brandon. He's guarded by Williams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Supersonics making a change here. Patterson's checked in.
Number 21, Ruben Watson.
Seattle trails by 11. Pass to Mason. Outside Williams. Here's Patterson. Here's Baker. Gets an open look and hits. Baker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Sonics. The Timberwolves shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. The 17-footer. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
A tough spot on the floor for a guy his size. That's what makes Brandon so crafty.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 9. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Seattle trails by 9. Pass to Patterson. Now Mason. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Garrett. Ellis outside. He takes it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The defender overzealous that time.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Williams passes to Mason. Wide open look. Nesterovic with the rebound. Nesterovic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Garnett. Over Baker. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Williams. To the paint. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Baker.
I mean, you can grab him, but Baker still finds a way to score even through the contact.
Ellis can't get it to go. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Williams kicks to Mason. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Peeler passes to Ellis. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Brandon, guarded by Mason. Brandon's shot is off. Seattle trails by 10. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Out to the wing. Mason for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And stolen by Patterson. Pass to Mason. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Kevin Garnett.
At the line for the Supersonics, Desmond Mason. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And Mason drops them both. Timberwolves leading by 8. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Peeler. Patterson defending. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the block. The rebound by Patterson. Seattle trails by 8. Pass to Mason. Shakes him. Nesterovic with the rebound. Nesterovic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Garnett outside. To the wing right side. Brandon. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Supersonics have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. The Timberwolves shooting 47%, pretty solid. Garnett outside. Pass to Brandon. They need this one. And Garnett with the slam.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Let's go. Williams' shot is off.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Payton, and they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Second chance effort. The rebound by Garnett. Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's Payton. Not a lot of room. Lewis outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Lewis has got 21 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for Baker.
Coming onto the floor for Seattle, number 33, Patrick Ewing.
Pass to McCoy. On the wing, Ewing. Payton kicks to Lewis. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Brandon. Garnett with a screen on Payton. They get it back. Garnett with a screen on Payton. Brandon. Rebound by the Sonics. McCoy's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lewis passes to Payton. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Brandon. Sweet little floater. Brandon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Payton with the ball. To the inside. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Pass to Brandon. And stolen by Payton. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Barry. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Brandon's shot is off. Seattle trails by 11. And here is Payton. Pass to Barry. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Going inside, here's Brandon. Serbiak passes to Nesterovic. And here is Serbiak. Nesterovic inside. From down in the low post, it goes. Nesterovic has got his first points in this one. And so Payton will bring it up for the Supersonics. To the middle. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. Garnett with the block. Pass to Brandon. Over Payton. And there's the bucket from Brandon. Brandon's got 6 in the quarter.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Barry. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Nesterovic inside. Over McCoy. Rebound by the Sonics. McCoy's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lewis dishes to Payton. Pass to Barry. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That is how you finish.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Poked away. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And good that time.
And you see Payton's eyes light up when the break is on. Very opportunistic in those situations.
Timberwolves shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And there's the drive. Brandon's shot is off. Seattle trails by 11. A floater. No good from Payton. Here's Brandon. Pass to Garnett. Over Barry. The shot is good off the backboard. And that's now 20 points for Kevin Garnett.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
Outside, Payton. Outside, Ewing. 6 to shoot. And Lewis has it in the corner. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Lewis has got 24 points.
Oh, he is a phenomenal three-point shooter. Lewis especially deadly from the corner.
Here he goes. Brandon banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. Seattle running out of time. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Payton. Over Garnett. And the shot no good, a bit short. Timberwolves shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Timberwolves.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually, their fifth win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Garnett.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Garnett outside, out to the right wing. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Peeler passes to Zerbiak. Here's Peeler. Lewis covering. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.